I have a presentation from Tanya Sardana of Flyshot. Flyshot drives mobile transactions through influencer activation. And Tanya is CEO and co-founder with experience at L'Oreal, which knows something about influencer marketing. And she's going to show us how they go about it. So it'll be a little bit of a different piece of the ROI puzzle.
Hi, everyone. How is your day going today? Great. That's excellent. It's quite a nice day in LA. I'm flying down from Toronto, which is minus 15 right now. So definitely feels good. Are you all influencer marketers in the room? Mostly ratio of marketers to agencies. Any influencers in the room? Actual influencers? Yeah? Cool. Lots of marketers. Okay, so this content will resonate with you. Okay, so Flyshot, conversion tracking for influencer marketing. Now, be prepared because this is going to blow your mind with regards to any metrics that you've heard before. We don't work with any vanity metrics. We're talking, when I say conversions, I mean dollar-denominated purchases, subscriptions, checkouts, and more. Now, they say influencer content works, right? You're all marketers in the room. But does it? And what does work even mean? Does it mean that there's revenue flowing into an advertiser's bottom line? Does it mean awareness? Does it mean, you know what, as an advertiser, I care about revenue. So let's just say, is there revenue flowing to my bottom line? And it's very hard to track that with influencer marketing today, especially when things like this exist. Everyone in this room knows how easy it is for us to go online and buy likes, comments, and followers from a plethora of websites. I can go online and buy 10,000 likes for about $1,000 right now. Not only likes, I can buy comments from people that look like they have real profiles. And I can automate that for each one of my posts. And then we have a metric called the engagement rate, which is the key performance KPI that is used by most marketers today for this industry. What is the engagement rate, you may ask? The equation is likes plus comments over the number of followers. And we just saw how each variable in this equation can be purchased very easily. And does each variable in this equation correlate to bottom line growth? Not so much. So performance marketers today are at a crossroad where there are so many different avenues of driving trackable traffic. The performance marketer can run a Facebook ad or an Instagram ad and actually be able to track, performance, conversions, and not spend on influencer traffic. But there's still some way of driving trackable traffic in influencers, right? We have links and URLs where we can put a tracker in the link and drive to e-commerce pages. So link in bios and links in description are a common way. On the right, you'll see conversion rates, and you'll see that it doesn't really perform that well. It doesn't convert. 0.5% for about links in bios. Swipe up, on the other hand, on the Instagram stories does pretty well. Has a 2% conversion rate. Shoppable tags on Instagram are pretty okay as well, around 2 to 2.5. Promo codes, on the other hand, are terrible. It's like remembering someone's phone number today. How many of you have actually remembered an alphanumeric promo code and input it into the checkout field during checkout? Not a lot of people do it, yet they're widely used. So how do we gain trust of performance marketers that really are all marketers today in 2020 and get a share of their ad spend compared to other Facebook or Instagram, compared to the duopoly? How is this industry going to reinstate itself in the world of performance? Introducing Flyshot. Over the last 7 months, as I told you earlier in this little prelude, we have been working on now that is patented technology that is able to make organic content perform even better than ads. We're able to make organically posted content, derive KPIs from it that are quite literally conversions, transactions. From this little slide, you'll be able to see that for this particular influencer, we're quite literally giving you the dollar-denominated revenue that can be attributed to a particular person, their content, and a particular campaign. This is an influencer This is an influencer that recently partook in one of our recent campaigns. And he called our technology the next-gen promo codes. And that's how we are making organic and sponsored content perform 124% better than ads. Here's how we do it. Here's an example from a McDonald's campaign. Right? On the left-hand side, you see an Instagram story. On the right, you see a post. Now, what we're able to do, and this is a screenshot of our dashboard, 7-month-old company, going crazy, taking off. From on this dashboard, advertisers are able to see that for that piece of content that was in that story, posted organically by an influencer, was able to drive 11,057 screenshots. This is a KPI that I'm going to talk to you about in a sec. But more importantly, 4,000 installs, 4,003 installs to be that granular, 2,242 signups, 1,612 purchases. Its conversion rate was 14.5%. It drove this, not it, the person, the influencer, drove $8,060 worth in revenue. She was paid $500 as a production fee to create the content, but she was paid on a CPA, which is a cost per action. And in this case, the action was a purchase of a fries, McDonald's order in the app. And so she was paid $5 for each time she drove that. So she made $3,124, and her return on ad spend for that marketer was 122%. This is another little snippet of our dashboard where we have built features around our patented technology that are able to facilitate fully fledged influencer campaigns and give the KPIs that actually matter, conversion KPIs. These KPIs, as you just quickly saw, are installs, in-app events, conversions, in-app revenue, what is the conversion rate, what are CPA payments, performance-based payments, return on ad spend. And they're all attributed across content, influencer, and campaign. How does it work? And back to the point I mentioned recently about screenshots. Have you ever heard of something like this? Because it doesn't exist. There is a company that does this, but we are quite literally pioneering this new KPI, screenshots. Screenshots and photos is a new way to unlock promo codes. That increases in-app conversions by 225%. So here's how it works. In this story, the call to action over here asks you to take a screenshot and swipe up to unlock a free medium fries with every spicy habanero McChicken. So let's say you did that. You took a screenshot and you swiped up. You then landed inside the McDonald's app on the App Store. So you installed it, or you opened it again if you already had the app. Right after that, in 5 seconds, you see this window that we're calling social promotion banners that are going viral right now. And you see the same image that you took a screenshot of. And this window, this banner says, take photos and screenshots to unlock promotions. Scan for promotions by giving access to photos if you captured eligible content. They will be applied automatically. The purpose of this window, this banner, is for you to click that button, for the user to click that button called Scan for Promotions. And when they do, the app asks them for a permission called Access to Photos to unlock discounts or promos hidden in the photos of their favorite influencers. The conversion rate of this is about 72%. Users love it. From this particular window, they're able to look, open the Instagram post or the YouTube post from within the app itself. So this is an excellent way where we're consolidating an app's and advertisers' branded content, sponsored content into one little screen and actually allowing them to leverage those assets. But more importantly, driving conversions. So you gave that app access to photos. And immediately, if you took a screenshot, you see this alert saying, nice screenshot. You've unlocked a free medium fries with your spicy habanero chicken. Offer valid until March 21st. Like, okay, woo, I just took a screenshot and that alert just popped up. People love it. We've recorded users' expressions when they get that. And it's a very fun experience. So they click on OK. And clicking on OK takes them to the spicy habanero page, where it's very contextual as to why they need to be there. So let's say 5 days later, when they were feeling hungry, they added that item to a cart. Now, what is McDonald's tracking in this case? Because they have our mobile SDK inside it. They're tracking each time a user added an item to their cart. They're tracking each time a user made a checkout of a spicy habanero sandwich. And they're also applying a reward of a free medium fries whenever a user adds that item to their cart. All of this is programmed as part of this campaign through a 15-minute SDK integration that we provide to them. After that, the user goes and checks out. Free medium fries, great. Data transmitted to Flyshot's dashboard. And that's how we got the fact that this particular image, that, an advertiser may have spent $20,000 promoting this image. Let's say this was a celebrity, and you paid that person $50,000 for an Instagram post. And currently, that's like throwing money in the air and hoping for the best. And so we're able to tell them how much revenue did that post truly drive in truly granular transactional data. And so $8,060 was the revenue driven from this post. Flyshot works with apps of all different categories. What we focus on is driving transactions. We don't really care about the top of the funnel KPIs. We don't care about the likes and comments and even the installs. We give installs for free. What we care about is driving transactions, and we charge for that. And so there's apps which have transactions that go through the App Store, like Tinder, Headspace, and Games. And then there's apps that have their own internal payment systems, like Uber Eats or Evolve or McDonald's or Drop. And so our SDK is able to connect with any of these different advertisers and generate such performance, which is CPAs reduced by 30%, free installs, average return on ad spend increased by 122%, user retention increased by 72%, in-app conversions increased by 225%, and most importantly, disruptive fraud mitigation. There's more fraud in mobile than there is in influencer. Tons of bots. And so our system is able to disrupt and just not allow that. And it's funny because I'm coding one of our customers. He made me realize, holy shit, this is an excellent tool for fraud prevention. And so we're very, very happy as to what it has transpired to. And so, but that's what we do for the advertisers, but for the influencers, right, that are creating this excellent content and, deserve to be rewarded for it and deserve to be recognized as a legitimate channel. So we prove influencers actually drive revenue, the ones that do, and the ones that don't, well, we help them too. And not through vanity KPIs, likes, comments, and followers, sure, but conversion KPIs, revenue, return on ad spend, conversion rates. And when we give that data to advertisers, they throw money on the influencers that actually do perform. So increased ad spend allocation for quite literally everyone in this industry. And so we are making influencer marketing more trustworthy, transparent, through a powerful new user flow. We have 2.4 million influencers in our database and have created tools and services and features around it to facilitate these fully fledged campaigns. We don't only intend to disrupt the industry, which we are doing, but we would like to form partnerships. We would like to license our API and truly transform this industry into a performance, highly converting channel. And I truly believe we can do that. We just have to innovate and make sure technology works. Thank you so much.